What is going on, gang? Welcome back to the show. Well, what's going on, gang? Welcome back. What do we got on the chopping block today, might you ask? We got the Gibson hummingbird back up here again. I've been working on it. I had some guitars. It's the first video I've made probably in 4 days. Had some guitars here that didn't want shown on YouTube. So I figured it's a perfect time to get rid of those, to get them done. And I've still got boxes, man, packed to the ceiling over there. I showed the patrons, I showed it to them. It's packed to the ceiling, man, literally boxes that are guitars that are shipped here in big boxes, and they're packed to the ceiling. Anyways, 3 of them I think it was, they didn't want shown on YouTube. So I fixed those 3 and moved them out. And I'm going to get back on this Gibson today. I'm going to get you. I say I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you and bring you over here and show you what we're going to do. Let's do it! You remember this big dent in the finish right here? Someone said it looked like the case went shut on it. That is what it looks like. I don't know if I can make you see it the way I'm holding the camera. I can't see the monitor on the camera. Yeah, there you can see it. Pretty good place. We're just going to patch that right up today. I can see scratches on that guitar in the camera, in the finish, that I can't see just looking at the guitar without the camera. That's weird. Anyways, going to fix that little dent today. The way we're going to do it is, I'm going to take some of this very expensive vinyl tape. It's made by 3M. We don't buy the cheap stuff here. This stuff costs a lot of money. But the glue won't get under the tape. It shouldn't. I'm going to put a piece of this tape on each side of that. I don't know, you probably can't see it. Well, maybe you can. Put a piece of tape on each side of it, okay? And maybe one across up here and one down here even. And then I'm going to take super thin viscosity CA glue. I'm going to put a little applicator here. I don't know if you can even see that or not. It's so little. Put that applicator on the glue bottle, and then I'm going to drop thin viscosity glue down in here. Okay? And the reason I chose thin is because thin will, I gotta cut this with something, maybe this will do it. Thin will it'll run down in there, all the wood fibers that are loose down in there. Okay, it'll run down in there and cover those. Fill it completely up, in other words. And that's the goal we're shooting for. It's a good tape right here, man. It should be for the price of it. I could probably get closer to that than that. That's good right there. Put a piece of this on both sides and mash it down on there good. Now if I can get another piece here without cutting something off. Scoot that bad boy over there just a little bit. I've got scissors here, but I don't know where they are. So what good are they, you know? What good are they? We're going to build that up with CA glue, see? And then we're going to do the old razor blade tape trick. Shave it down. I don't think I'll use any sandpaper. Sandpaper? I don't think I'll need to, actually. I can see those scratches in that finish. Looking at the guitar, I can't see them. I can sure see them through the camera. Weird. Very much weird. Put a piece across this way. Let me bend that so I can get a hold of it when I'm done. Let's see, right at the top. Right at the top of the crack. I think I'll go ahead and put one across there too while I'm at it. I can get one more piece cut here without cutting something off besides the tape. Wow, man. Never tried to do anything with one hand. I can barely do anything with both hands. I've got a folder piece here so I can get a hold of it. I get talking, man. Sometimes I forget, you know. And there we have it. That'll stop that glue from running everywhere. Or it should. In theory it should. Alright. I can get a hold of all four of those when they get finished and pull them right off. Right now, I just want them to stick good. Yeah, I guess I didn't remember zooming that camera in like that. I'm glad I did, though. Is that a little bit better, maybe? Now, let me put the applicator on the bottle here, and I'll bring you back and we'll get it. I may put a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, is this very tacky? No, it's not bad. Just to make a bigger work area, so you don't want to drop that stuff all over the guy's guitar, man. I'll just make a little bit bigger work area there. Sometimes I shake so bad, man. Can't make a work area big enough. That's good. I think we'll be alright there. I think that's okay. It's just a low tack painter's tape, that's all it is. This makes the work area bigger. So, you know, that stuff is so easy to splash everywhere, man. And we don't want that happening on the face of a guitar. Alright, let me put the glue bottle together and make sure it's not clogged up or anything. I'll bring you right back and we'll do it. Like I say, this thin glue will run down in there where other glue would not go. And there we go. Smear it on there with the applicator a little bit. You probably shouldn't have done that. I think I just wiped it off. Wiped it out for the most part. I want to build that up just a little bit. Now you see why I put the make the work area bigger, because I shake so bad. Yeah, maybe I will try that again. Just don't want to wipe it completely out of there, all of it. And one more. Once more. Just a drop, man. We'll do it right there, I think. I'm not going to wipe that off this time. We just let that set. And take a razor blade and shave it after the glue sets, of course. It's a good idea to get that off the guitar before the glue sets up. I took a black marker and marked that a little bit. You know, I couldn't really see any bare wood fibers in there, but just to be safe, I took a black marker, a touch-up marker, went over that a little bit. So now we wait. I'll put all this tape away. While we're waiting on that glue to set up, here's what I was talking about on the other video, how close that string is to the bridge. I measured it, I think it's 40 thousandths. And was talking about, you know, the more down pressure. Two or three guys mentioned cutting this groove back here, right where the string comes up over the bridge, right there where it comes out of the hole. I've done that to 100 guitars or more. File a little notch up through there into the bridge so that can lay, lay lower, and it'll put more down pressure on the saddle. And I'm going to do that to this guitar. Whenever I put the plate mate in, put new strings on it, I'll have to do them all to make it look right. But with that saddle that low, you know, it'll help make the guitar sound a lot better. At least that's the plan. Here's the glue job. Still waiting on it to set up. I think if you look straight down on it, yeah, I can't show you, man. It looks black. It looks like the glue's black. So it's pretty well, it's almost set up, I think, now. I know somebody's going to ask me, why did I not use accelerator on it? Well, that makes the glue turn a cloudish, whitish like color. And I want it to remain as clear as possible, so the black would show through it. So I got a razor blade here with tape. I took the razor blade and raked it over a piece of this metal up here and made a burr on it. The burr is on this side of the blade, and that's the side I want to use to cut into the guitar to finish. Start very lightly, and I wrapped Scotch 3M Scotch tape around both ends, left the center exposed. So you know what, I'm going to tape that up again because I see a place I missed there. Hold on. Okay, I've re-taped that thing. I've seen where it cut through the tape a little bit. Yeah, now you want to turn your blade like a snowplow would turn. You know what I mean? Don't come straight up at the thing. I'm going to have to get up here this way. You want the blade to be turned like a snowplow. You can't, yeah, maybe you can see. So it kind of slices through the glue that's sticking up higher than the rest of the guitar. That's almost got it. And then I'll take some semi-chrome polish. That stuff works wonders on finish, man. This is a pretty hard area to scrape. Now I get back down here where I can see it and go the other way. I'm just taking off a tiny bit at a time here. You can see it. I don't know. Maybe you can see it coming off there in little particles. It's still starting to feel pretty good. It's still sticking up a wee bit though. See, if I do this backwards, see, it's not scraping at all there. That burr just slides right over it. You got it. If you create a burr, then you can turn your blade sideways a tiny bit, and it helps us to slice through that. You bring it right down within the thickness of Scotch tape, however thick tape is. I've repaired seam separations and how to do this, and cracks and tops. Got all kind of videos with cracked top guitars repairs. Had to do this a bunch of times, but got a bunch of new subscribers. I figured maybe they'd want to see it if they hadn't seen those videos. And I would urge you guys, if you're new here, go back and check out some of those old videos. Or if you ever need to know anything, just look through my videos. You'll probably find whatever you need to know. I'll probably have a video of it. That's getting fairly smooth now. It's not taking very much off. You're still going to be able to see this and feel it a little bit, but not nearly as bad as it looked before. I'm going to scrape on it a little bit more for a little while because I can see it. I can see it. Even with my old eyes, I can see it's still raised up a little bit. You can feel it a little bit too. So it's going to take a while doing this. I won't bore you to death with it. Alright, semi-chrome polish. Where are we at in the camera? I can't find the camera. For those of you that don't know about this stuff, you can use it on guitar finish, man. You can buff a guitar with it. I showed this on YouTube years ago, and man, it just keeps popping up on different channels. I see it all the time on different channels. I don't know if they've seen it on my channel, all of them, and started to use it, or figured it out themselves. It's the best stuff, man, for buffing that I've ever used. Yeah, I mean, besides going to a buffing wheel, you know what I mean. and using a real buffing compound, this stuff works just fine. You can take scratches out of your guitar finish with it. It'll remove scratches. Not, you know, really deep cuts. I'm not talking about that. But just regular guitar scratches. Some of that glue did get under that tape, that expensive tape right there. I'm going to be careful there. I should be able to buff that out with this. Should be able to. We'll see. It might take a few times going over. I probably won't keep you here that long for this. I'll go over it a few more times and then bring you back and show you the end result. Yeah, the glue got under the tape right there. That's what that is. You can polish frets with this stuff, man. Wow, it's unbelievable how you can make your frets look with it. A guy from Happich reached out to me over a year ago. He said, I want to talk to you about, he said, I appreciate the good words that you're giving our product, and I'd like to talk to you about it. And I said, okay. He wanted me to join that link website where you connect with people. I don't know what it's called. Link something, or maybe just link.com. I can't remember. Because he had an account there. He said we can chat, talk it over there. I said okay. So I had to create an account. I went there and did all that. And he never did say anything else about it. I don't know if he would give me some of the product to... Yeah, I was hoping I could get some of it, you know, pass it along to you guys. But nothing ever happened, at least not yet. Anyways. Alright, I'm going to have to rub this for a while to get that off where it went under the tape. So I'll bring you back after I've made a little bit more progress. It's already looking better though, way better. Like I say, you're still going to be able to see it, but your eye's not going to get sucked there like before. I'll bring you back. I'm going to go over it a few more times. I may have to go over it quite a few more. That quite a bit of tape got glue got under that tape right there. So we shall see. Alright, if I can keep the light from glaring on it. See what I mean? You can still see it a little bit where that reflection is. But off of the distance, you're not going to know that place was ever there anymore. And it's sealed. If you let a place like that in your finish go, polish gets in there, grease maybe off your hands, oil, elements, everything gets inside of that, and it grows and just gets bigger and worse all the time. That other place I was talking about, it's just, I think it's a bubble in the finish, but I can't feel anything there. You can see it. Yeah, I can see it in the camera. But I'm not going to bother it. He didn't say anything about it. And I don't think I think it's just a bubble up in the finish. I think it's all it is. So it's sealed, if that's what it is, really. Anyways, that's taken care of. It looks good. If you didn't know it was there, I don't think you'd be able to see it. If you ever try this, don't use accelerator with your glue. I'm warning you now, because it will make the glue turn white and it'll show up. You'll never be able to get rid of seeing it. Just let it cure on something. It don't take all that long. Usually thin viscosity is the best, because like I say, it gets down in there everywhere that the wood fibers are separated or damaged and fills all that up. That stuff's thinner than water is, and it'll run places water can't run. So it's best, to use it for a job like this. I'll show it to you under that light there. If I can get over through all these cords, you can see where it was. I can keep the glare off of it. It's a pretty good fix, I think. And it's sealed. Nothing can get in there anymore. Now, I just took a black marker and kind of try to get some ink down into the crack, the dent, or whatever you want to call it. And I think I did, because it's covered over pretty good. You know, black's the absolute hardest color to do anything like this on, too. I mean, man, everything shows up on black. People that paint black cars and get that glossy finish on them, they'll tell you it's the absolute hardest to cover up. I can still see it a little bit. I can't feel it so much, but you know, certainly you look at it, you can still see it. But it's sealed. It's a done deal, and I hope the owner will be happy with that. If it was mine, I would be happy with it. It's better than it was. I can always make your guitar better. Man, I'm sweating and I hear the heat running back in there. Thank you guys for watching, man, and sticking with me. The next video, we'll put a plate mate in this thing, and I might video cutting out these slots for the pins. The pins back here, or I might not. I don't know if I'll show that or not. But anyways, next video we'll put a plate mate in it and probably get to hear it a little bit then. Like I say, I've got 2 videos, one of the before, and I'm going to make another one after. I was going to make one with the, I thought it had a bone saddle. I was going to make one video playing it with the bone saddle, another video playing it with the tusk saddle, and then put them together and let you compare them. But it was a tusk saddle already in there, so all I did was just put a new saddle in it without the shim underneath it. But I got a video of me playing it just like it is with nothing, and then I'm going to make one with the plate mate and the new saddle, and I'll make one video out of that, put those two together. You can compare the sound between the two for yourself. Cheers, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.